But it's like, but I enjoyed it just because I could find some enjoyment in it after I saw Atlantica's level from Kingdom Hearts 2. Even though it was like Atlantica was reduced to 2 rooms.
But it's one of those things, though, that like
2 rooms.
Not even. I mean, it was just like cutscenes, button mashing. It was glorified cutscene button mashing. But it shouldn't be, and it's unfortunate. I shouldn't end up liking a level because the next progression of that level was terrible.
Worse. Yeah.
It's.
Like, this level was bad, this one was 10 times worse, so
it's literally the Mortal Kombat of levels. Like, we loved how campy and terrible the original Mortal Kombat film was because Annihilation was garbage. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. He's not wrong. Oh, but yeah, Atlantica, like, if they were to do away with Nomura, if you're watching, if you were to do away with Atlantica, like, we would be fine. Like, a lot of people would be fine, right. I think. I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed, though, when they announced that, like, Big Hero 6 would be the last, like, Disney property to be included in Kingdom Hearts 3. Not Kingdom Hearts Universe, but Kingdom Hearts 3. Because a lot of people were really looking forward to, like, Sora, Donald, and Goofy being dropped into, like, the Zootopia world. And they were looking forward to, like, Sora being another sort of animal and to, do the exploring that particular world.
I honestly am one of those very few people that I could do without Zootopia Sora.
Yeah, I honestly
could. As much as I would love to team up with whatever the little bunny's name was. Judy Hopps and the fox, dude. It's been forever since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I've seen it one time.
Loved it. Loved the movie.
It was awesome.
But
I'm not gonna die if there's not a Zootopia.
I really don't think it just fits the whole Kingdom Hearts thing. I think honestly, and more, it made some comment about like we're not gonna fit a property in just because people want to see it. Like if it doesn't fit with the narrative, there's no reason for it. And I think that's one of those worlds that just there's no point in the narrative for it. Yeah. Moana, I think would fit wonderfully.
I do too. I agree.
Any point, I think it would be beautiful to see that.
Yeah.
I think Frozen would have been a little forced, honestly.
Honestly, a lot of people are feeling that Frozen still may show up in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be like, even if it's not a world, but like maybe a summon.
I feel like this is going to end up being, with very few exceptions from what we've seen so far, I feel like this is going to be Kingdom Hearts does Pixar. Like, I really do. We've gotten, I mean, things like, we might see Cars. That's been a rumor.
Yeah, or
which
Monsters
I really don't want Cars.
I don't either.
I don't need Automobile Sora.
No.
Not at all. I just don't.
No, but like, but Monster Sora could be.
That would be cool. That would be worth it to see, and I could see with some finagling how that could easily fit into the narrative. Easily. Yeah. Again, I like I said, if we don't get, Treasure Planet or something like that, which I'm actually very hopeful for because I forget what the name of the director is, but we've gotten recently, I think some of his were actually, that's the only film of his that he's done for Disney that has not been used so far.
Okay.
So, I think that's going to happen, and I felt like he was on the project. I think he's like a project director now or something on the project. I'll have to go back and double check that source. I could be just talking nonsense right now.
Okay.
But I'm almost positive I heard that somewhere.
Okay. There was another, what did somebody say? I had, a friend, I injected myself into this conversation that I overheard at a con. It's like, woo! What are y'all talking about? I heard Kingdom Hearts and dinosaurs. Yeah. Do you remember that movie? The Disney's Dinosaur? It was
was it like a CG?
Yeah, it was a semi-CG, real footage.
Like National Geographic kind of thing. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yes, but it actually had a plot, and
it was okay.
These people at this con, they were discussing the underdog Disney movies that if you could pick right now, just off the tip of your nose, what would you want to see in Kingdom Hearts 3? And somebody said Disney's Dinosaur, and I was like. I'm gonna slither into this conversation.
Can we go back to dark Disney days and say Black Cauldron, please?
Now that
Black Cauldron, Sword in the Stone. If I don't get Robin Hood soon.
Oh my gosh, dude. All I can make is sounds. It's like that meme. It's like when you go through the alphabet. It's like, yeah. It's like
there are 20 more sounds.
It's like you go through the whole alphabet just making the start of the letter that sound. That would be. I would love a Robin Hood level. Like with, like the Disney's Robin Hood, where like Robin Hood is a fox.
Right.
Little John is, oh my God, yes! Oh!
I'm surprised we haven't gotten some of these yet. I mean, as many times as we've had repeats of these levels and whatnot, I've heard that we're supposed to get a repeat of possibly Lion King, which would be cool.
That would be cool.
But they've done, unfortunately, that's the one complaint I've had with a lot of Kingdom Hearts, is they've done these levels into the dirt.
Yes.
I don't think there's been one that Agrabah has not been a part of. Very similar for Beauty and the Beast. At some point, he's been in just about all of them. Certainly the proper titles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1 and 2, and I think I personally have not played Dream Drop Distance.
Do yourself a favor and play that.
I have not. I've watched.
It's going to blow your mind when you start getting into it, though.
I have watched a couple, like the first part of it during with a Let's Play.
So do you know the story?
Very little of the story.
I'm not going to ruin it.
Okay.
But you need, before you play 3, if you don't play Dream Drop Distance, you are going to be so lost. Because it brought
This is Kingdom Hearts. What are you talking about?
It brought a whole new element into it. Like, all I'm going to say is time travel.
Sword of the Time Lord. Okay. I will play, but even if I don't, like, for the re-release for the PlayStation 4, was that on there?
Yes. That had everything on it.
Fantastic.
Absolutely everything.
Fantastic.
One disc for like $40 when it was new. Now it's probably less than that.
Awesome. All I need is the system.
I mean, it's still on 2.8 too.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I take that back. You need 2.8 to play Dream Drop Distance, because it wasn't all of them on one. It was just 1.5 and 2.5.
Okay.
That were on that disc.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need 2.8.
Yeah.
To play Dream Drop Distance.
I definitely believe you. Like when you say playing Dream Drop Distance would make a whole lot of sense, because that's how I felt, playing through Birth by Sleep. And I was like, when I was playing through Birth by Sleep, I was like, there is so much, like, I'm understanding some things now that's
how I was. I went from, of course, this was way back in the day when Kingdom Hearts was still like, are we gonna get another one?
Yeah.
When I went from Kingdom Hearts 1 right into Kingdom Hearts 2.
I did that.
And I was looking around going, okay, Organization 13, that's cool. Black coats coming.
I did that.
And I'm looking around, I'm like, why are there all these empty chairs?
Yeah.
And they said there's 13 members and there's numbers that are missing.
7 of them.
Why are there numbers missing? And then they finally brought
Chain of
Memories to the PS2. They ported it.
Yep.
Thank God they ported it. Still not my favorite title.
Not my favorite.
But more doable than the DS version. I've played both, and dear God, that's an upgrade.
I briefly played the DS version on a friend of mine. Like, I didn't have it.
It's so bad.
And so when they brought it to the PlayStation 3 and I played it, I was like, this is still pretty bad, but this is manageable. Like, I can tolerate this.
There's a lot. It's almost a whole different game, honestly. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there are some things that were different in some of the cutscenes, too.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
They kind of tamed it down a little bit for the upgrades.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But yeah, for that one, like, and I finally went back and filled in all the holes when I saw Rechain of Memories, because it was like, I love this. Yeah. I love this series. I've got to play it all now that I have the ability to.
Yep.
Went out that holiday.
Yep.
Went and bought it, and it filled in so many holes. And I was just like, why did we not get this before? This is not fair to those of us who don't have enough money to get multiple systems.
But yes, my sentiments exactly. Yeah, I have looked forward to playing Dream Drop Distance for a while now, because before you even said it, I thought it would be, informative, if nothing else.
If you need to borrow my 3DS to play this, I'm okay with this.
Well, that'll be a conversation.
This is how committed I am to the Kingdom Hearts fandom.
I know, because it's like once you're in, it's like you're stuck. It's like that's it.
It was actually my first game when I got the 3DS for Christmas, whatever year that was. 2013, I think.
Okay.
Whenever that was the first game that was bought for me as a gift, and I was just like, this is the whole reason I wanted this system.
Yes. I was like, because like when I finally got my PlayStation 3 all those years ago, and it's like two of the first things I wanted to get was the 1.5 and 2.5 remixes, because now I can play those games that I missed. It's like on the PlayStation 2, all I knew was Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Right.
And like you said, when you jump straight from Kingdom Hearts 1 into Kingdom Hearts 2, and you're like, okay, who is this kid? Like, who's Roxas? Like, what does he have to do with anything? Like, oh, okay, let's muddle through this. And then like, there's Organization 13, but there's some empty chairs in this piece here. It's like, what is going on? And it was very confusing. And
I can't even imagine if anybody's literally played nothing but 1 and 2, trying to go into 3. I know what's going on, especially Dream Drop Distance. But you'll be confused as sin if that's the case. Like, no, it's not hard enough to follow as it is.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. It's right. Yeah. It's Kingdom Hearts. I mean, it's like, because Kingdom Hearts as a concept seems like something that shouldn't even work.
It really shouldn't.
It seems like something that shouldn't even work.
It's Disney's Metal Gear.
Right. And it's like, why is this even a thing? I mean, we've got Final Fantasy, we've got original characters, we've got Disney, we've got in one game, and there's some heartless and nobodies and unversed and like all these other things. Like, what is even happening?
I feel like this is just like some
like, have you seen that meme?
Yes.
That meme where like Kingdom Hearts is like a D&D game that went wrong. It's like
it's so true.
But it's like, okay, so we're gonna do this. I want to have like we're gonna have a Keyblade, and Goofy's gonna be in it, and the DM is just like, what the fuck, you guys?
Donald's useless as can be.
Let's hope that that's not the case in Kingdom Hearts.
That's probably gonna be
the case.
I'm gonna fart large scene. Donald, heal me. Lightning.
Lightning.
Useless, Donald.
Now, as far as like, besides Dream Drop Distance, the other Kingdom Hearts game that I have not played is the one that's for the cell phone, and that's...
I have not played Union Key. I played, and I think they renamed it from Unchained or whatever it was.
At first it was
I think it's still the
Key.
Same thing, but they just renamed it.
Yeah.
I played literally like a few hours of Unchained when it first hit, and I can never keep a mobile game that long.
Yeah.
It doesn't keep my interest. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm already in my phone plenty. I don't need to be on it more.